Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back or welcome to Optimal Self, baby. Check it out. Here's today's is a line that I want you to hear. And I'm going to give it to you, and then I want you to think about it for a second. And I've heard this several times, and I'm going to tell you a little story behind it. And it is shooters shoot. What comes to mind? I know you're probably thinking basketball, you're probably thinking sports, but I don't want you to think that way. You see, the line shooters shoot pertains to every person in all walks of life. What I want you to think about is where in your life, where right now are you not taking your shot? Where are you letting limiting beliefs, other people's opinions? Where in your life are those things? Beliefs from a childhood, beliefs from adolescence, maybe even beliefs recently in your life, or even other people's opinions saying, no, that's not good. You shouldn't do that. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, you'll never make it. Oh, you'll never have it. But I want you to think right now, where are those limiting beliefs? Where are those words? Where are those statements? Where in your life are other people's opinions holding you back from taking your shot? So this comes to mind. I was listening to a podcast, I don't know, maybe a year ago. And there was a gentleman on there, and he's wrote a book, and he was a teacher. And he was talking about working with kids and how resilient they are, but more so when you give them personal attention about how they respond. And he was one of those guys you probably even seen throughout the internet, right? The teacher that greets every kid at the door, and they all have he has a different handshake with each and every one. I don't know if it's that particular guy, but this is something that he did, right? That he let these kids be individuals, and he actually entertained it and really wanted them to be. And he was telling the story about one of the young men in his class, right? And he's sitting there, and it's Valentine's Day, and there's a dance, and there's all these things coming up, and he comes walking in, and he's got like a bouquet of flowers and some candy, and he sees him walking over, right? The teacher's off to the side. He sees him walking over to the prettiest girl in school, and he sees him, and he's like, in his own mind, this is the teacher talking, he's like, oh man, is he going over there? Like, oh shoot. And so he sees the interaction, and you see the girl, and she shakes her head no, right? And here this young man is going over, 13, 14 years old, very impressionable, right? And she says no, politely, right? I already have a date, have a boyfriend, whatever. And so he turns around, and he's got it with him, and he walks over. And as he's walking out, the teacher gets up and tries to cut him off over at the door to console him. Right? Going to go over and say, hey, man, it's going to be okay. As he's approaching the young man's walking, still standing tall, head up, chin up, catches eyes with the teacher, seeing the teacher come over. And before the teacher can even get out the words, I'm so sorry, or whatever he was going to say, the young man looks at him with a big smile on his face. And he hands the chocolates and that to the teacher. And he looks him straight in the face, and he says, shooter's going to shoot. And with a big smile, and he high fives the teacher, and he goes walking off. You see, I love that story, because what an incredible lesson. Because here we are as adults, here we are as the teachers, here we are as the proprietors, even as parents. And we're looking to console. And here's the lesson. The greatest lesson, and we get it from this young man. Don't be attached to the outcome. Focus on what you want, and then go. Take your shot. And guess what? The outcome, it might not be in your favor at first, but you're going to be better for it. If you keep going, the more shots you take, the more chances, the more times you get up and go, guess what? The better you get at that thing. And I'm not talking about you right now going out and asking, somebody on a date. If that's in your world, great. I'm talking about looking at your life. I'm talking about standing right now in front of that mirror and looking at yourself and saying, where am I not taking my shot? Where are other people's opinions? Where are my own limiting beliefs holding me back from truly being the best version of me, from truly attaining the life, the goals, the dreams that I want? Where is it? Where is that holding me back? You see, because that's what we got to learn here. The lesson isn't, hey, shoot or shoot, we're going to go ask every girl out or every boy out, whatever. It's not the point. Please don't take that. Please don't take that. That's all this is about. What this is about is putting your dreams on that paper, getting that piece of paper out, getting your journal out, writing down your goals, writing down your passion, writing down what you love, writing down what you want. And then taking your shot is doing the activities that will get you to that goal, to that life, to that dream. And it's not one time. You see, it's not one time. It wasn't one time for this young man. This one didn't work out. But what do most people do? They never attempt it again. They go, oh my gosh, I got shot down. I should never do that again. Right? That's what happens. The things in our lives right now that we're like, oh yeah, that didn't feel good. I don't want to do that again. And I get it. But here's what I want you guys to understand. We're talking about your optimal self. We're talking about your optimal life. That's what we're talking about. And how do we get there? First of all, we got to design it. We got to create it. You got to know what it is. What is that goal? What does that life look like? Who is that person that lives that kind of life? It's you. Design them. Write it down. Get it all on paper. Look at it. And then take your damn shot. Which means do the activities it's going to take for you to have that life, to reach those goals, to be the best version of you, to be your optimal self. That's what it's going to take. And you know what? Truth is, shoot or shoot. We're shooting every day. We're taking our shot. We're getting the content out. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. It's never going to end. Never going to stop. I don't know where it goes. I don't. I can tell you this. It's not going to be from lack of effort. It's not going to be from lack of trying. It's not going to be for not taking the shot. All right? Comes down to persistence, grit, tenacity. You put those three into your routine, you start taking your shot there, you are going to have and you are going to be your optimal self. Here we go. Start today. Today's day one. Start your streak. More to come about streaks. Don't forget. Keep paying attention. Keep logging in. I want you guys to do me a huge favor. We don't ask for anything else. We don't ask for money. We don't charge for this. And you've yet to hear a single ad. All we ask is that if you got some value, screenshot it, tag me in it. I love to see them. And more than anything, share it. Hop on over. Give us a 5-star review. We'd love to hear it. Write in the comments, because your comments drive the algorithm. Your likes, your shares drive the algorithm, and it gets it to more people. All right? So have an awesome day, night, evening, whenever you're hearing this. Share it with somebody you love. Share it with somebody you care about. And until next time, get out there and be the best version of you.